Hi, I'm Sandra Morrison. Welcome to the Park City Museum. In December of 2013, Park City Mountain Resort will celebrate their 50th anniversary. The resort opened in December of 1963. And we're planning a really fabulous exhibit that will actually be in this gallery. And right now we're looking for things that we might like to exhibit in that exhibition. So we've invited everybody in Park City to come to the museum and bring their memorabilia from 50 years at Park City Mountain Resort and share with everybody. And we're also looking for great stories from just, all the different eras of the resort, from Treasure Mountains to Greater Park City, and when the Badamis owned it and it was Park City Ski Area, and then later it became Park City Ski Resort, and then Park City Mountain Resort because the resort started allowing snowboarding. So we're looking for snowboarding stories too. Anyway, and so we've had a fabulous turnout tonight, but definitely, still interested in hearing from anybody, especially if you have great objects, ski passes, uniforms from ski school or ski patrol. We just don't know what's out there. So we'd love to meet you and talk to you and get your stories and collect the stuff for, the next 50 years.
I moved to Park City in 1972 and worked for the Park City ski area for several years. I wish I would have been here back in 1963. Looked like a great time, but it was still a lot of fun back in 72. And I believe that I have skied Park City Mountain Resort now 40 years in a row. Event we look forward to next winter where there will be many celebrations.
I remember coming with other people who knew the area best, and they said you could buy anything here for $15 in the 1960s, the early ones. It's a great place. I commend all of you for what you've done here on this museum. The museum is well worth seeing and thinking about when we think of pioneers and others.
I'd like to show you one of my favorite items here, and it's a model of the Ontario mine, which ran for about 100 years here in Park City. It's one of the most astonishing models that you'll ever see, and I'd like to point out to you some of the interesting facts. This model was done by a professional modeling company. You can see how the mine was excavated, how it was shored, and how the backfill, some of the waste rock, was left underground. When mining, people do not want to haul unnecessary materials to the surface or to the smelter or to the concentrator, so they left a lot of that waste rock underground. If you look and you can see some of the chairs or some of the gondolas moving the ore, that was illustrative of some of three ore moving mechanisms like that were here in Park City. This one brought ore from the Ontario mine down to the Coalition Mine Building, where the ore was loaded on cars and shipped into the smelters in Park City. Thank you for joining me here today at Park City Museum, and I hope that you'll come and join us at some point in the future.
When I arrived here in the summer of '70, all the guys had nicknames that either had to do with their job, like Waterbed and Alamo, and then there was names like Strawberry and Pokey and Porky and so forth. I mean, every guy had a nickname. I had a friend who came to visit me during ski season in the start of '71, and she was attractive. So the guys wanted to know who she was, and I said, "This is Deb." And I went around a table in the Rusty Nail and named off about 20 guys. And when I got finished, Deb said, "You never said one real name. How am I supposed to remember them?" And I realized that it was true. There wasn't a single person at that table that had a real name. Fortunately, most of the girls had their own names. We did not get stuck with nicknames.
When we first arrived in Park City, all of Main Street was boarded up. We took the boards off the windows and started to do a ski shop sort of coordination and we skied on Wednesday nights because the resort gave us that opportunity, and on and on and on. And we grew a great community. It's been a lovely life in Park City, and we really had a lot of folks that were very dedicated to skiing and growing the community.
And it's really hard to believe that it's been 50 years because I remember reading about Park City and seeing all the different things and moving here and going to the 25th anniversary, and my wife and I were talking about having been at the celebration of the 25th anniversary and going, oh my God, that was 25 years ago. The transformation is incredible. It's become a world community, and the vibrancy is amazing.
So we've had a fabulous evening here at the Park City Museum, and we're planning on the exhibit opening in December. But meanwhile, feel free to come visit the museum and check us out online at parkcityhistory.org to find out all the different events that we have going on this summer and in the hours that we're open. And we'll see you soon.